forward, striving to offer some of the most competitive products on the market, like the Point Money Market, that offers a 1.75% annual percentage yield. Visit any of South Point Bank's 4 bank locations, including the new 280 headquarters, and inquire about the Point Money Market, offering an incredible 1.75% APY. For more information, contact or visit one of our 4 branch locations, or visit us online at southpointbanking.com. South Point Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. This quarter is presented.
Don't know. It's our we raise money for cancer in the spring. For this year, it's actually going to the UAB Comprehensive Cancer Center, and more specifically, the oncology department for adolescents and teenagers. So it's, let's see the official term, the Adolescents and Young Adult Oncology Program, led by Dr. Julie Wolfson. So it's kids like us. It's a special program, and we actually got to kind of choose where our money that we're raising is going to. So I think that's really special. Actually, the honorary captain for tonight's game is James Howell, cancer survivor at our school. Rebels have a Rise sticker on the back of their helmet to show support, and Mountain Brook is supporting as well. They're wearing gold tape, as their banner actually says "Sit Strong." A former Mountain Brook student that passed away, that they raised money, to go to cancer, and he's kind of their spokesperson for that. So back to football. Rebels gonna have to start out early tonight.
Yeah, they've had really clutch, quick starts on offense so far this year, and Eli leading the offense, going to try to keep that up.
As Mountain Brook runs out onto the field, as you hear the boos rain down from the Vestavia student section.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot of people know the history between Hoover and Vestavia, but something that's kind of been brewing up the past few years is Mountain Brook Vestavia, whether it's basketball, baseball, or football.
As your Rebels run onto the field, and that really comes from more of the students, I think, because more Mountain Brook and Vestavia students are talk or know each other or friends. Where not as many Hoover kids and Vestavia kids, proximity-wise, and back in the 90s and 80s, those are Hoover and Vestavia were the 2 best teams, and as of late, Hoover's been dominating. Vestavia hasn't been at their peak, but this year we're back and ready to win some football games.
We are. This is our year.
Yes, sir, no doubt. So our captains for tonight's game was Wells Watts, Eli Sawyer, Jake Levant, and
Will
Brooks. So 4 seniors, 4 great playmakers on the offense and defense side of the ball. This, as we turn around before the kickoff, Vestavia football is presented by South Point Bank, moving you forward, brought to you in part by the Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't just invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, the best.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Full Moon Barbecue, located on the corner of Patton Chapel Road and Highway 31. Full Moon Barbecue, the best little pork house in Alabama.
Gonna get the ball to start this game.
Gonna try to start off early. Quick score. Vestavia's had a couple quick scores in the past.
It is loud.
It is loud.
It is an electric atmosphere tonight.
It's really the first game me and Graham would kind of struggle to hear each other through the headset, and and the kick is away. It's going to be returnable by A.J. Powell. A.J. finds some running room, runs upfield. He's going to get out to the 30-yard line. Great opening return for the Rebels.
Yeah, great return there by A.J. Powell, finding the gaps. Great blocking there by the special teams, and a good start to this.
It is packed out tonight.
It is, like you said, it's a bit of a struggle to hear. That's the first time we've had that, and it's a great problem to have.
So Eli in the I formation to start the game off. Takes the snap. The handoff is to AJ. AJ, great spin move to break the tackle. Picks up a gain of 9 yards. Great play by AJ Powell.
Yeah, great job there by AJ, showing off that speed, that agility. Able to get some yards after contact there. Hit almost about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the hit almost propelled him into the spin move. He used the hit.
Yeah, like I said, showing off that agility, able to keep his balance and gain about 5 more yards.
So 2nd and 2 for the Rebels. After the great first time run by AJ. In the I formation once again. Eli, the pitch goes to AJ. AJ runs outside. Great stiff arm. And is able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, AJ Powell getting outside there, doing a great job on that stiff arm like you mentioned.
Yeah,
AJ, if he gets outside, he's extremely dangerous.
Yeah, the last game AJ played here was one for, the game of his lifetime, winning AL Player of the Week after rushing for almost 300 yards or almost over 200, almost 300. I think it was right around 300.
So 215, and he had an 80-yard run called back.
Yeah, that's what it was. I formation once again.
Looked like a little jump there.
Yeah. Eli drops back to pass. He has his man. That is Trotman. Chandler was also open. I think that's where you were pointing to, I presume.
Yes,
Mr. Chandler, yeah. But we'll take it. We'll take the 5-yard gain.
Yeah, good little out route to Trotman right there. Good to see Trotman getting some action. Not a huge part of this offense so far this year, but
which it's kind of like a sneaky play because Mountain Brook might go to sleep and then Trotman's wide open on a play action pass, or he comes out of the backfield.
And speaking of sneaky plays, we'd love to see that little fullback dive.
Ooh, yes. Nice little belly play to Nice. Eli takes the snap, the pitches to AJ. AJ cuts outside once again. He's found some running room, and he is hit out of bounds. Good hit by Mountain Brook, number 4, Logan Brewer, the senior, but not before AJ picks up the first down for the Rebels. The Rebels are moving.
Yeah, great job, AJ, getting outside. That's what he's got to do tonight.
I mean, AJ's running like a man on a mission tonight. And
yeah,
I love to see it. I love to see that. Rebels in the I formation again. Wells and Chandler are your receivers. Wells is split way out to the left. Eli sends Chandler in motion. Eli takes the snap. Handoff is to AJ, and that is going to be – and the ball is out. The ball is out. And let's see if AJ was able to get back on the ball, and he was.
Yes.
Somehow. Oh, no.
A little slow to get up.
Yeah.
Little help there from his teammate. Gets on back up. Going to head over to the sideline, though.
Yeah.
So I think he just probably got toppled there a little bit.
Yeah.
He'll be all right.
Yeah. I'm impressed we were able to hang on to that football. It would look like there was a lot of Mountain Brook Spartans around that ball, but it's all right. Maybe not a broken play completely, but it didn't look smooth coming out of the exchange between Eli and AJ.
So with AJ coming out for a breather, that's going to send Pierce Hanna into the game.
The talented sophomore running back. And that looks like it's going to be a false start on Vestavia. Penalties are one thing we can't have tonight. We cannot have drive stall.
Yeah, that's one thing that kind of has.
I believe they called a timeout on the field. Timeout Mountain Brook. So I'm glad, because Mountain Brook was pointing at us like we jumped, so it's a good thing they called timeout.
And going back to penalties, that's honestly the only thing that slowed down this offense so far this year. Mm-hmm. And they've been absolutely 100%. Unstoppable.
100%.
So A.J. Powell getting a ton of touches so far and absolutely gashing the Mountain Brook defense till that last play. But, that happens. Powell's got 20 yards on 4 rushes.
Yeah. Great start for A.J. See if the Rebels can keep this drive going. So Eli with a running back split either side of him. Pierce and Neese in the backfield. Eli takes the snap. The handoff is to Pierce. Pierce finds a little hole, and that's a good run to set up a manageable third down now.
Yeah, great run there by Hanna. Gets up,
just
fired
a beast,
up.
Man. Just a beast.
Yeah. Yeah, really hard runner. He showed it there. I mean, somebody, yards after contact, honestly, I bet Pierce leads the team. We don't have that stat, but I would imagine that would be Pierce, even though with the limited amount of touches
reminds
that he
gets. Me of a little bit smaller Cooper Bishop in the way his running style.
Put your head down and go.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if anybody's in the way.
Run him over if you need to. Eli sends Chandler in motion. Pitches back to Pierce. Pierce finds a hole, and he runs through Logan Brewer to pick up the first down.
Yeah, that shows that aggressiveness by Pierce.
Yeah, and he's loving it. He's loving it.
He is loving it.
And that's
runs
what I
right over to the defender. Doesn't matter who's in his way.
The players are just as amped up as we are.
Yeah, Pierce is known to have a little bad blood for Mountain Brook.
Yes, yeah. He
Nothing,
definitely
nothing too much.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can contain that.
Yeah,
You know,
true,
no
true, very
personal
true.
fouls this early,
Yeah,
or
this-
at all really needed.
I formation, first down and 10 for the Rebels at Mountain Brook's 31-yard line. Eli with another pitch to Pierce. If he can get outside, he has some room, and that's a good tackle.
Yeah, that's number 2, Blake Pugh.
Yeah, that's
for
a good
Mountain
tackle
Brook.
because Pierce had he had one man to beat, and that was a good tackle.
Kind of a risky tackle almost that kind of just threw his body out there. So if Pierce is able to get around him, like you said, a lot of green in front of him, could add a shot at the end zone there.
So no gain for the Rebels on that first down play. Going to be second down and 10.
Pierce Hanna playing great, you know, getting an opportunity and really showing out.
Really showing out. So Eli sends Peyton in motion. Eli takes the snap, fakes and it's a little pass. I believe that's Trotman. Yes, it is. A little fake run, pass to Trotman, play action. Going to pick up 7 yards.
Yeah, another
6
little
yards.
short route cutting across the middle for Trotman. Be nice to see that. Looks like Jake Levant has subbed into the game for the Rebels.
Oh, they're actually calling. He looks like he picked up more than that. It's going to be a third down and 1.
So a gain of 9.
Great play by Trotman there to pick up extra yards.
So you got 44 Levant in the backfield. Be interesting to see.
Yeah.
He will most likely get the ball here.
You know, even though it's probably going to be a run play at some point, if and Mountain Brook's going to take a timeout.
Yeah,
Mountain Brook's second charge timeout of the game already.
Yes. So
8 minutes or like 5 minutes gone in the first quarter. That could play, that could play into effect late in this first half if they have a drive going and they need to stop.
yeah, it looked like a little Mountain Brook defensive confusion. That Chris Yeager, their coach, was pretty fired up there, giving it to the defense. So do you think Levant goes back out there?
You know, I still see Teo's walking away from the huddle. I saw Teo walk out there. He's walking away. I wouldn't surprise me. I think our coach is probably thinking, hat on a hat, our guys are better than theirs in the trenches, and we can push for that 1 yard. And at some point, Jake is walking out there. At some point, if they do that a lot, play action to Jake, hit that one receiver going deep. That corner's probably cheating for the run, or some kind of play off that. They could set up the Mountain Brook Spartans defense. So big third down in this opening quarter. Ball on the 22-yard line. Eli trying to draw Mountain Brook off sides. Takes the snap. It's a QB sneak, and Eli keeps moving his feet. He's going to pick up about 3 yards. Yeah,
so that's good enough for the first down on the 3rd and 1. We haven't seen much of that from the offense this year.
Last year, Graham, I don't know if you were at that game, but I can't remember if it was home or away. I was calling a game that Eli actually scored from the 30-yard line on a QB sneak.
Yeah, that is very rare. No offense to Eli, but he is definitely a
throw first quarterback.
Yes. Gets it done that way, though.
Great arm.
That's all you can ask.
And
so
really,
Powell back in the backfield.
That's why our offense is so good. People have to respect us through the air, and that's something not last year, but the last couple years before that, they really didn't have to do. So Eli, and just a little bit of miscommunication between the quarterback and receiver there. They were a little off pace. But it's all right. Eli's first incompletion of the night. That was intended for Peyton Walraven.
Yeah, tough look there. Kind of looked like Peyton was honestly the only guy he was looking for. So besides tucking and running with it, he didn't really have another option.
Yeah, and I think Peyton was the only receiver possibly going out on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Rebels. Eli in the I formation, AJ in the backfield. Eli takes a snap, the pitches to AJ. AJ finds some room. He's able to pick up maybe 4 yards. 4 yards?
Yeah, 3 or 4 yard gain. Yeah. That's going to set up a 2nd and 6 about.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6, excuse me.
No, you're good. 3rd and 7.
So big play here. You really want to see the Rebels punch in that touchdown. Get 7 on the board instead of 3.
I want to see Eli drop back here, have a couple receivers, give him a couple options, or let him make the read and hopefully find the open man for the first down.
Yeah, and if we do see Eli drop back, he's most likely going to be looking end zone.
Eli's taking a timeout. Yeah, what's
probably a good call there.
So the Rebels, both teams understand the importance of this opening drive and needing to punch it in and get the 7 points. As we take a timeout, I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor, Richer Landscape Company, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Full Moon Barbecue, located on the corner of Patton Chapel Road and Highway 31. Full Moon Barbecue, the best little pork house in Alabama.
Yeah.
Wait 6 minutes and hopefully a bit more.
Yeah, and this is good for, Vestavia not having making Mount Brook's defense work for it. Depending if, hopefully, we should get points out of this drive. It's 3 of 7. But that also making the Brook Spartans defense play a 7-minute drive. Their first, that's going to tire them out. So in about an hour and a half from now, or 2 hours, when we're in the fourth quarter, they're going to be feeling that.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully we can come out of this touchdown drive and give a quick stop.
Yeah.
Like you said, that defense is already tired. Put them back on the field real quick.
No doubt. Yeah, we need an opening statement right here.
Yeah, momentum's going to play a huge part in this game. I feel like Mountain Brook Vestavia, really any sport, but Mountain Brook Vestavia, that momentum is huge, whether it's with the student section or the game.
Exactly, and the players. Eli in the I formation. Drops back to pass. 3rd and 7. He looks for his main man. Chandler pass interference, and that is a flag in the end zone. Logan Brewer was all over Chandler Merrill and had to make the, didn't know if Chandler was able to, had to make the play to keep the touchdown from happening.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Spartans, that's a huge mess up there, I guess you could say.
Because
that ball was probably
close,
not catchable.
I don't think Chandler was able to catch that. It was close enough to get the penalty.
Yes,
but I don't think Chandler. That was gonna. If Chandler made that catch, it would have been catches of the year. So a little bit of a bad judgment call by the Mountain Brook defensive back.
Yeah,
but we'll
Logan.
take it every day of the week. It's gonna be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line for the Rebels.
Logan Brewer drawing the flag there.
The student section is just packed out tonight. I think it's the most packed I've ever seen it.
It is. That white looks nice. Mountain Brook showed up a little bit too, though.
They did show up.
Little late arrival, but they're here.
Catch me late. I formation, 1st and goal. Let's see if the Rebels can punch it in here. Eli takes the snap. The pitch is to AJ. AJ cuts outside. Breaks the tackle. Runs back around. He's got a lot of room in front of him. He needs to pick up a block. Oh.
Tackle made by number 4, Logan Brewer. He is all over the place tonight so far.
Yeah, I really thought AJ had that edge. Looks like Eli kind of recognized it late that he was going to come back over to him. AJ, I know he wants to cut outside, but I think if he cuts it up there through that hole, did you see the hole that opened up?
Yes.
There's a little bit of a hole that opened up. If he cuts up there, it's a gain of 4. So not the right direction we wanted to go, but still 2nd and goal from the 12. Still got two more downs here. Kind of want to see the Rebels have a nice safe play here to make the 3rd down, easier to achieve.
Yeah.
The 3rd and goal, because you can't pick up another 1st down. So Eli, it's a fade route to Wells, and it's an end zone touchdown! Touchdown Vestavia. Beautiful play.
We've seen that exact play before on this field.
What a dime.
A few weeks ago, Wells Watts, not too tall, 6'3".
Yeah.
But those few inches over that corner, really showing up there. We're able to reach over him. Beautiful play.
Beautiful pass, beautiful catch, right on the money. Eli, hike, 3 steps, let it fly. Perfect. You can't run a better play than that. And the Rebels can't start it any better.
Great drive overall.
Yeah, 14-play, 69-yard drive.
McMeans been money from the PATs.
Money. Knock on wood.
Continues that. Up and good.
McMeans was very excited about the game today on his Instagram. Yeah.
Break.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Full Moon Barbecue, located on the corner of Patton Chapel Road and Highway 31. Full Moon Barbecue, the best little pork house in Alabama.
4 minutes, 36 seconds left to go in this first quarter. That first touchdown drive was a 7-minute drive from the Rebels. I mean, you can't start better than that. So Wells kicks the ball off. That's going to be deep in the end zone, unreturnable for the Spartans. Now, like you mentioned earlier, if the Rebels can get a quick 3 and out here, put the Spartans defense back on the field, I mean,
yeah,
Rebels
like you
make it
said,
two-possession game.
7.5 minutes on the field. I mean, a quick 3
that.
and out, and they're right back out there. That is absolutely brutal.
And, the offense, you can argue that, the Vestavia offense was out there for 7.5 minutes too. But when you score that touchdown, all that momentum, that adrenaline, I mean, it's like nothing. It's like you're out there for 10 seconds. So Stroh Gibbs in an empty backfield to take the snap for the Spartans. Sends number 9 in motion. That's Crawford Golden. Or is that Crawford Golden? Yes.
Yes.
So Stroh Gibbs rolls out, has a man, but it's almost looked like it was incomplete. It bounced off the turf, but it's a catch by the Spartans.
Yeah, so that's a pass.
First down.
Complete to number 4, Logan Brewer. So I guess he's playing both ways tonight. Talking about being worn out.
That can weigh on you. And I think I was talking to one of my Mountain Brook buddies. I'm pretty sure they have 3 or 4 guys who will play both ways some. So that could tire some people out. It's because Brewer checked out after that. So the linemen are shifting around. Interesting. Mountain Brook takes the snap. It's a jive play held up by Wilson Owen and then finished by... Is that Cole? Yeah, it's Cole Johnson.
Yeah, Cole and Wilson.
Yeah.
Kind of a combined tackle almost. Great job there.
2nd down and 7 for the Spartans. Spartans look like they're resulting to some trickery early on in this game with their line shifting.
Yeah, interesting. Looks like they're about to do it again. So this is something I've never seen before.
So it's kind of messing. It's messing with my eyes. It's hard to follow. But Stroh to take the snap, snaps the ball, is running right, and it's going to be tackled by a group of Vestavia Rebels. It's an interesting play. They can do a lot in that formation. They can pass it. They sent Crawford Golden in motion and then cracked him inside to open up some space for Stroh. And it's going to be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, so Gibbs, obviously a big part of this offense, but like I was mentioning pregame, as
2.
far as what I've seen the games, it's mainly the Stroh Gibbs show for the Mountain Brook offense.
Yeah, it is the Stroh Gibbs show. And I don't see a reason why it shouldn't be. He's their best athlete on the field, a terrific player, can run and throw, great runner of the football. So this is an important 3rd down and 2 right here. Stroh drops back to pass. He has a screen open, and it's dropped by number 21.
Sam Higgins.
And there's a little chatting going on from the Vestavia defense, and that hurts right there. That is an automatic 1st down.
So the offense is going to stay on the field, it looks like.
And they're going to sit the punting crew on. Great stop by the Rebels defense. That was a big play right there. And, you can say we're maybe a little fortunate to get out the field, but we'll take it. We'll take it. So I believe what's happening is Stroh is going to pooch kick. Oh, actually, they're going to run the ball. And he got it. He got it, barely.
Wow. So almost should have expected that.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just a power play where you send 9 blockers and send their quarterback forward. And from my guess is I haven't watched a ton of film on Mountain Brook, but the way they have Woodbrooks all the way back there, that sometimes he'll pooch kick that.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure another situation like that, they'll probably set up the exact same way and then punt it.
Yeah.
So
that's a big 4th down conversion by the Spartans. Vestavia unable to get off the field.
It's a great example of why you want to have a quarterback that's a dual threat.
Yeah.
Have no idea what he's going to do with it.
And he's just a powerful runner. I mean, it's not just the speed. So Stroh keeps the handoff, and he's going to be tackled by a group of Rebels. And at some point, it's not exactly like a triple option, but their goal is to get 3 or 4 yards every play and just keep on moving the chains. And at some point, we're going to have to get in there for a tackle for loss or a sack or force them to commit a penalty or something to push them back.
Yeah, hopefully this defense can't dwell on that option run every time.
Yeah.
You can't have somebody get burned on the for defensive backs.
Yeah, because Mountain Brook lives for that short 3rd down. Stroh And there's going to be that's Mountain Brook's last timeout of the first half, all three taking before the first quarter ends. So,
yeah, that'll definitely come into play.
Yes, that could definitely come into play.
So we got a 2nd and 6 after that little run by Strogibbs right up the middle on the option.
If the Rebels can keep this to no gain or maybe a loss for yards or something that maybe make the Spartans think twice before running it again with Strogibbs would be nice. They're obviously cooking something up here on the sideline for Mountain Brook.
Yeah, a lot of time to talk about strategy for them.
Yeah.
It's the first quarter.
Because Vestavia has not had to deal with anybody, coming back against them. You easily score 2 or 3 times first and then swim with nothing. We don't have to play with a whole lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested to see if there's any adversity in this game and how our team responds to that. Because big games there usually is, and let's see if it brings our team together.
Yeah. Another game we have marked on our calendar is Hoover. Mm-hmm. And out of all the region, I would compare Strogibbs to Robbie Ashford more than anybody.
Especially with his running ability.
Yeah, dual threat.
Robbie a little bit bigger,
yeah.
But Stro runs like he's his size. Stro takes the snap, fakes the handoff, is looking to throw, has a man, and that's going to be a big play for the Spartans.
Yeah, that's completed to number 1, Christopher Wright. Will not be the last time we say his name. He's definitely, between him and Golden, are probably the top 2 receivers for the Spartans, and Gibbs is definitely going to look at them before he makes a decision tonight.
So, Spartans are putting together a little drive here. Minute 09 left to go in this first quarter. Vestavia needs to, Maverick had that crucial 4th down conversion. Vestavia needs to put them behind the chains a little bit. The handoff goes to Higgins, and he's going to be tackled for a gain of about 3. So good first play there by the Rebel defense. Will White checks out of the football game as Michael Lawrence checks in. So this is a big down right here because we want to keep the Spartans have their first 3rd down and long of the drive.
Yeah, big play.
So Stro takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right, and there's going to be no one there. Big sack by Jake Levant.
Yes, sir. Great play there by Jake Levant. Coming up, fired up.
Great play.
You love to see it from the defensive line. We talk about them so much. Those are some big boys.
And that is what you call a very good coverage sack. Great defense on the back end. Does not let Stro find anyone open, and Jake makes the sack to end the first quarter.
So how about that?
And a little bit of a young, Stro is a junior now, but a little bit of a young quarterback mistake there, not throwing the ball out of bounds, because that's a huge loss to take on 2nd and 7.
Yeah, it's really tough there. Really tough situation for him when he's got Jake Levant. He's coming at him so hard that he probably didn't have much time
to really think about what he's doing before.
From our view, you can see Levant coming at him, but Gibbs, back to him.
Yeah, trying to find someone down.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical has been providing 24/7 services to the Birmingham metro area for over 35 years.
Down once again.
Same player, Jake Levant.
Same result. Jake beat
Great
his
job
man
there.
in 0.5 seconds. Like he one swim move behind him. Stro felt the pressure. Great defensive stop by Vestavia.
Honestly, this year we haven't said Jake Levant's name a ton, but right here on these back-to-back 2 plays shows you exactly why he's committed.
Tulane had a great last-second win on Thursday.
Yeah, last night.
Last night.
Little trickery.
Trickery.
A little bit like we saw Mountain Brook.
A little trickery, a little bad tackling from the Cougars. So Mountain Brook punts the ball away to Will Brooks. Will Brooks going to call for a fair catch at the 15-yard line of Vestavia.
So like we talk about momentum, Vestavia obviously has that right now. I mean, that is 2 absolutely huge plays. Jake Levant, back-to-back sacks. Coming up so clutch there.
So Rebels looking to make this a 2-possession game early. And in this type of game where it looks like both off, it's not scoring back and forth, getting up 14 points, and if we score from here, it's probably going to take some little time with the clock.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And we're not going to see a 49-7 win tonight regardless. I mean, I hope we do, but I wouldn't expect that.
Yeah, I would not. I was thinking, I was talking to, some of the Fuller players and Jake in particular, and he was feeling like a 28-7 victory, and that's what I was kind of thinking too. Eli drops the snap, but is able to recover it. Person may have lost about 3 or 4.
Sawyer's had a little bit of trouble.
And
I'm
that
not
was
sure.
bad. That was bad in the Homewood game, and it was like happened 4 times.
Yes.
And that cannot happen tonight, especially this close to the goal line.
Oh yeah, the further into the season, the more important those little plays are going to get.
Yeah.
They may go unnoticed versus Homewood, but in a game like tonight, you're really going to have to be there mentally.
Second down and 11 from the 6-yard line. Rebels got to get out from away of their own end zone.
Yeah, loss of 3.
Yeah. If anything, just need to convert 1 or 2 first downs just to push Mountain Brook back, because right now Mountain Brook would have good field position if we had to punt the ball away. So Eli with a split backfield. Takes the snap. The handoff is to AJ, and it's going to be a false start. Yeah, it looks like we had a couple people kind of move a little early.
Penalties, man.
Yeah, now it's going to be
second 16.
Shoot from the 1-yard line. Or it could be one of those half distance to the goal type of penalties.
Hopefully it is.
Yeah.
So Vestavia all of a sudden in a jam after those.
They're now on the 3. It's now second down and 14 from the 3-yard line. So
yes,
I would expect to see a run here. Let's see, AJ in the backfield. Neese has the fullback. Eli takes the snap, pitches it to AJ, and there's just not a whole lot of running room. It's gonna be, it looks like no gain. I expect a draw play here because it's a little dangerous to have your quarterback drop back so close to the goal line. But I would like for us to stay aggressive and try to convert, but it's a long way to the
14 yards.
18-yard line, yeah.
You do see Wells Watts going into the game. Eli's arguably his top receiver to go to.
So let's see what the Vestavia elects to do here on this long 3rd down. I expect a handoff to AJ, but it is not. It's going to be a pass play. It's a screen route to Neese. Neese cuts up the field, stays on his feet, but he's going to be tackled a little bit short of the 1st down. But a good play call, picks up some little breathing room for the punting unit, so McMeans isn't punting out in his end zone, or he's going to be about at his goal line. But we haven't seen Vestavia punt that much this year, and this is an important. You have to have a clean snap, the punter's got to hold it, because if he drops it here, it is not going to be good. And we got to block well. So the snap is good. The punt is away. It's a low wobbler, and it is going to go out of bounds at about the 42-yard line of Vestavia. So not the best punt, and Vestavia's defense is going to need to stop right here.
Yeah, going to have to step up big like they have been this whole year. Like we mentioned, I feel like we mentioned it so much, but it's so true. So ball at the 42, like you said. Got to keep it short.
So Stroh to take the snap. Handoff is to Higgins. He is going to be tackled
Got a gain of 4.
Gain of 4? Yeah. Give it to him. Second and 6. I wish it was second and 42 to go, which is what it's displaying on the scoreboard right now. But unfortunately, it's just second down and 6.
So Higgins, I mean, so early in this game, and you see how much more important Stroh Gibbs rushing the ball is over Higgins, and not in a negative way towards Higgins, but
Stroh's really good.
Yes.
And that was a big stop by Mountain Brook Spartans defense because the momentum was going Vestavia's way. So Stroh fakes the handoff, runs at the middle, is met by a couple of Vestavia players, and he just refuses to go down.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. He did that last year. He ran all over us last year. So did Mountain Brook's running back. They probably had over 200 rushing yards combined.
It's going to set up a 3rd and 5, excuse me. So a huge play here, out of field goal range.
Yeah, 9 field
once
goal.
again.
Yeah. Going to need some defensive line penetration. Did not give Stroh any time to think about what he's doing, running or passing. And keep your eyes on Christopher Wright, guarded by Colton Horn, his top receiver. So fake handoff. There's a flag on the field. We'll see what that is. As of the moment, Mountain Brook's going to pick up the first down, but hopefully
should be coming back.
I'm assuming that's like an illegal formation or something.
See what we got here.
And it looks like they're pointing towards Mountain Brook.
Yeah, and Paulson Wright is backing up. Looks like he knows.
So that's a big penalty from the Spartans to give up there, because that was a first down. Penalties already played a factor in this game. So
that's going to be replay 3rd. A long 3rd. And
who'd you say here was playing tonight? They playing Oak Mountain?
I believe so. I believe it is Oak Mountain.
They're only up 7-0 as of now against the Eagles. As I check Twitter. 3rd down and 9 for the Spartans. Stroh takes the snap, fakes the handoff. It's a QB draw, and he is going to be wrapped up for
taken down there by number 62 for the Rebels. That's Michael Lawrence.
It is against Oak Mountain. And, yeah, I was worried Michael Lawrence was going to get away from him, but a good stop there. And is there a flag? Is there a flag down?
Yes, there's a flag down.
Oof. Let's say they're pointing. They point towards Vestavia? And it's a personal foul.
Wow.
He didn't give a sign if it was a face mask, or I guess it could be unnecessary roughness, but I didn't really see anything out of the ordinary.
I guess it would have been after the play because we did not see anything during the play.
That's a huge penalty against the Rebels there. That was going to be a punting situation, and now that puts Mountain Brook in field goal range. So that
still be a pretty long attempt, but yes.
But the way this Mountain Brook offense works, they're probably going to get to about the 20-yard line, whether they convert or not. So let's see if the Rebels defense can make a stop here and maybe push it back a little bit. Mountain Brook lineman checking in late to the game. Stroh sends his man Golden in motion. Fakes the snap to Higgins, and it's going to be a QB draw for Stroh. And he picks up about 8 yards to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Gibbs taking another ball off the option to himself. Good blocking there. Able to run it right up the middle.
Yeah, Rebels got to forget about that penalty. Just move on. Focus about the next couple of plays. Can't let that hold go against you mentally. That we should have been off the field by now. Because we need to stop them from scoring right here. I'll take 7-3.
For sure, yeah.
So 2nd and 4 for the Spartans. Stroh takes the snap, drops back to pass. He's probably going to take off here, and he does.
A little bit of holding, and they do call it. So that's going to be holding against the Spartans. Looks like against number 59. Should be Charles Shishelishi. I don't know. Excuse me there. It's number 59 for the Spartans.
In other sport, the Braves are up 4-0 on the Giants, looking to their magic number is 1. If they win tonight, they will clinch the division for back-to-back years. So big game for them. Yeah, and that was a big penalty for Mountain Brook because now it's 2nd down and
back it up 10. I believe it was 2nd and 4, so it should be about 2nd and 14.
well, that's a little bit longer than 2nd and 14. Oh my!
Yeah, I'm not sure what our scoreboard 2nd and 4 means.
Our score, it's been a little off tonight, so I think it's about 3rd down or 2nd and 17 because he picked up about 3 there, but I don't know. Scoreboard's a little off, but there's a timeout on the field, so.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical has been providing 24/7 services to the Birmingham metro area for over 35 years. South Point Bank is committed to pointing you forward, striving to offer some of the most competitive products on the market, like the Point Money Market, that offers a 1.75% annual percentage yield. Visit any of South Point Bank's 4 bank locations, including the new 280 headquarters, and inquire about the Point Money Market, offering an incredible 1.75% APY. For more information, contact or visit one of our 4 branch locations or visit us online at southpointbanking.com. South Point Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Out there at DN. Mountain Brook, as usual, line shifting around before the snap. It's a very heavy on the right side. It's a little counter play, but Stroh's going to keep it. He finds some space, and he's going to be tackled after a gain of 15, 18 yards.
Yeah, I'd say about 18.
Yeah, he is fast.
He's going to set up a 3rd and 3 from the 15.
Yeah, good tackle
20.
there by Sam Willoughby because he is a fast man. It's a big 3rd down right here. Try to hold him to a field goal or field goal attempt.
Yeah, definitely the goal. Like you said, you'd rather be 7-3 than 7-7, obviously.
You know, a grade here would be a turnover. Would be real nice.
Take another hole, too.
Yeah, so Stroh takes the snap. It's a handoff to Higgins, and there's a penalty. I'm assuming that's going to be against the Spartans, if I had to guess. Face mask on the Rebels. That is a crucial mental mistake there by the Rebels, so that's going to be 15 yards toward the goal line. This is not what we need. We do not need to give Mountain Brook hope because we've had the ball twice, and there's 5 minutes left to go in this first half.
And 2 personal fouls on this one drive.
Yeah.
That's 30 yards.
And both on 3rd downs. I
think the Vestavia defense kind of needs to just
dial it in.
Think about it. You know, you make them work for it at least. Yeah. If you're going to give it to them, make them work for it. So another funky-looking setup.
Handoffs to Higgins. He cuts up the field, and he's as close to the goal line. They're going to give it to him. That's touchdown Mountain Brook. And we gave him that.
Yeah, 100%. And that's the negative side. The bright side is you're probably going to go into the half tied, if not leading. You got 4.5 minutes left to go, and that's plenty of time for this offense, but still a huge blow.
Mountain Brook, you know, them being tied at halftime, they receive the ball to start the half. That's a win for them because
we got time.
It's just such a, I mean, yeah.
That was a bomb of PAT.
Yeah, I think that drilled the trombone player back there. So that's a backbreaker right there, and you know, gosh, it's not how we wanted to respond to that, and we had them.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical has been providing 24/7 services to the Birmingham metro area for over 35 years. South Point Bank is committed to pointing you forward, striving to offer some of the most competitive products on the market, like the Point Money Market, that offers a 1.75% annual percentage yield. Visit any of South Point Bank's 4 bank locations, including the new 280 headquarters, and inquire about the Point Money Market, offering an incredible 1.75% APY. For more information, contact or visit one of our 4 branch locations or visit us online at southpointbanking.com. South Point Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Punts and kicks off.
It is the Stroh Gibbs football team.
So far, that's what it's been.
Yeah, facts. So AJ is going to get only to the 20-yard line. That's a big hit.
Almost looked like helmet-to-helmet contact, but guess they saw it a little different than we did. So 4.5 left to go in the first half.
Hoover is now up 21-0. They scored 2 touchdowns in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's definitely expected.
Yeah.
Not a great slate of region.
3 scores in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's impressive.
Not a great slate of regional matchups.
Yeah.
Aside from what we have here tonight.
I like to see I almost want the Rebels to air it out a little bit more, and I think they wish we will see that because there's only 4 minutes left to go in this half. Let's see here. Peyton slips a little bit, but gets back up and makes the catch. Great play there.
Yeah,
by
great
Peyton
route there
Walraven.
by Peyton. Good little, I guess, kind of hook route almost.
Yeah, and right at the sticks, too. That's going to be first down for the Rebels. Great first play to start this drive off.
And he was smothered right as he caught it. Great job able to hold on there to complete it. Good pass by Eli, too, right where you want it, right at the number.
There's not a single empty seat on the parent side and the student section. Tons of alumni are here, and they want to see the Rebels beat these Spartans. Lots of older siblings. So Eli takes the snap, pitches this to Teo. Teo's first carry of the game, and it's only going to gain about a yard. First carry in about 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, I got hurt in the Spain Park game. A little knee injury. Weren't quite sure what was the status there, so obviously nothing too big.
Yeah, they're going to give
huge to have a third running back, you know.
They're going to give him 2 yards.
So I guess it's just a not sure what this is for AJ.
Yeah, a little breather. I don't know. Let's see. 3 minutes, 24 seconds. The clock is rolling. Eli takes the great play to Charlie Hughes, the junior receiver, which will be a big target next year on the Rebels team.
Yeah, big-bodied, tall guy, great receiver to throw to for a quarterback.
Very good athlete.
Yeah.
Because he plays baseball as well, right? Or,
yes, he does.
Yeah, all right. That's what I thought.
Got a chance at starting shortstop this year. Good quick route there by him. Burned the DB right off the bat, able to get across the middle.
Under 3 minutes now left. And, that's crucial. Vestavia, I believe, has either 2 or all 3 of their timeouts left, but Mount Brook has 0. So Teo picks about 3 yards. Because if Mount Brook gets the ball back, they're going to have no way to stop the clock, and all they do is run the ball for the most part. So let's go, Rebels.
Yeah, it'd definitely be great to have a halftime lead, whether it's by 3 or 7.
Yeah. Rebels taking a little slow in between plays, which is, I guess we're trying to, don't want to get careless and make a mistake, but there's not that much time left in this game, or in this first half.
Yeah.
But making every second count. So Eli has his man,
Yeah,
Peyton, wide open, and he's going to, the clock's going to stop to move the chains, and great play. Peyton had about 8 yards of separation.
Yeah, I believe he may have gotten out of bounds there.
And the
great
pass,
field awareness.
Yeah, and the pass blocking tonight has been amazing.
Yeah.
Mount Brook even sent an extra guy there, and Eli still had more time before he even threw it. So.
Yeah, good to see Peyton Walraven getting some
getting some catches. That's his third catch of the night? Yeah, third catch. No, second catch, 23 yards. Yeah.
Second of this drive as well, though.
Mm-hmm. So Eli pitches to Teo. Oh, Teo's hit hard after getting about 1.
So that's going to put us under 2 minutes.
Yeah. I think Rebels probably need to keep it in the air. AJ's kicking in, or going in. We found a lot of success. See, the clock.
It's almost like they're playing for a field goal.
I don't know. It's the clock is rolling. We still have a couple timeouts, but it's a long way away.
Yeah.
I formation here for the Rebels. I don't even know. What on earth was that play call? Or what? That was.
I believe I saw a flag. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it's against the Spartans because that was. I don't know if that was miscommunication or whatever, but AJ took the ball and didn't know where he was going at all. Because there's about.
Okay, so
and it's on the
holding
Spartans.
against the Rebels.
I don't know how you hold when you. Well, we didn't hold well enough. So that's going to be 2nd and 19. And that is a drive killer.
Penalties have absolutely killed us tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. And we said that 2 minutes in the first quarter, how penalties are something we could not commit tonight. So I don't know if we're going to try to throw it here or just take it into halftime. Eli drops back to throw. He has his man and a little bit too far away from Jackson. That was in between a ref, like 3 defenders. It was hard to see, but now we're definitely just going to play for halftime.
Yeah, good route run there by Trotman. Pass obviously overthrown. He had a lot of room to run on a reception there.
Yeah, he also had a lot of space to just kind of loft it in there. Just bullet pass. But I'm assuming we'll just hand the ball off here and just punt it to Mountain Brook, pin them deep. I would love to see us be aggressive, though, and go for the field goal or touchdown. And now it's just a pitch to AJ. AJ cuts inside, finds a little room. And he picks up about 7. But
I honestly like to see a timeout here.
Do you go for the
I mean,
Means is walking up.
We've got plenty of time. I don't.
He's probably going to punt the ball. Never mind. Yeah, timeout. I say we bank on the fact that they can't get down there anymore.
Well, yeah. I think regardless, we're going to call a timeout with about 5 left in the first half. That gives you a little bit more time to decide. I would love to see Means or try to attempt at this at least.
Yeah. I don't know how strong his leg is because we haven't seen him kick a lot of field goals. But I also don't. You take a timeout here. Yeah. So take a timeout with 10 seconds. You have a chance to throw a play, get down to the 20. You can get in field goal range, take another timeout, and then you kick a field goal.
Yeah, I think there's no reason to punt it away here.
Yeah, definitely not, especially when they have no timeouts.
So 4th and 9. First down. Really, I guess like you said, you like to get a little quicker out in, gain it, get the first down, get out of bounds, or call a timeout. You've got 3 of them to work with, or 2, I believe.
Wonder what the
I don't want to say like lack of hustle this drive, but just not much.
No sense of urgency when there was less than 3 minutes left to go in this first half, and maybe you're thinking that if you go slow and you don't get anything, then if you go slow and you don't get anything, that Mountain Brook won't have any time to respond. But it handcuffs your offense, and of course that penalty killed it. So big 4th down here in the I formation for the Rebs. Eli sends Wells in motion to the other side of the field. Eli fakes the handoff and is sacked. We had no one blocked. He was met by immediate pressure, and Mount Brook's going to have all the momentum going into the second half, without a doubt. And they get the ball.
After the half, yeah.
And now they have I don't know if they'll take a shot for the end zone or what they'll do. Probably not.
That's a really risky play. That'd be a 54-yard bomb. Not that they can't do it, but when you get the ball after the half, there's really no point.
Just take it into halftime. With the last score, sack. So Rebels going to need a good halftime speech here because it is all Mountain Brook right now.
Well, there is no running back. So I mean, obviously a running play, you're probably going to see Stro Gibbs run the ball. And they're going to take a shot at the end zone. Nope.
It's a hook and ladder play. It's a hook and ladder play. It's a block. It's a lateral. Good to attack by Will Brooks. Gee, wow.
Well, that was scary.
That was scary. Yeah, sorry for the lack of silence. Me and Graham were freaking out a little bit there. So Rebels, Mountain Brook, 7-7 at halftime. As we go into half.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of
And is under the field direction of drum majors J.T. Matthews, Wesley Tarrant, and Colin Powell. Team captains are Palmer Sparks and Elizabeth Locke. Men's track co-captains are Caroline Gilroy and Gracie Harris. Colorado captains are Allie Baird, Ray Belmont, Madison Mills, and Aaron Thomas. Rocket captains are Emma Leggett and Mallory Leeds. Tonight we present the person of our 2000 show entitled Star Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vestavia Hills High School Rebel Marching Band. Guard sponsor is Mrs. Erin Dearman. Matron sponsor is Mrs. Shayla Randall. Lifeguard sponsor is Mrs. Angie Richardson. Percussion instruction is provided by Double Stop Percussion.
Hold up. Test.
Test, test, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Rebels, to broadcast here in the. I thought they were doing something. Welcome back to the halftime show
Yes.
of the game. 7-7, Vestavia versus Mountain Brook. It's been a close game so far. Thank you. It's been a close game so far, but Vestavia looking to take advantage coming out of halftime.
Yeah. Vestavia on that Mountain Brook scoring drive obviously beat themselves.
Yeah, don't even get me started.
About 40 yards of penalties, I believe, and 2 being personal fouls. So
Both on third down, and that's crucial. And that will kill any type of momentum that you have. Mountain Brook starts with the ball this second half, and it's going to be crucial for Vestavia to get a stop, because if Mountain Brook goes up, and Vestavia has a little adversity right now, and it's really our first adversity of the season. And I was talking to some guys earlier. It's how our team's going to respond to that. If it's going to bring us closer or bring us apart, and we better hope it brings us closer, because we're going to need that in this game.
yeah, we're going to have a big problem if it doesn't. So 7-7, like you mentioned, Mountain Brook's going to receive the ball.
Yes.
Stroh Gibbs leading the Mountain Brook in rushing, and that's been obvious.
Obvious.
Like we said, it's going to be the Stroh Gibbs show on their offense, and we've seen nothing but that.
Mm-hmm. And some stats of the first half of Vestavia with 7 first downs, 117 total yards. Mountain Brook 4 first downs, which seems like a little low.
Yeah, compared to what we've had,
yes. And 92 yards of offense, through the air. Obviously, we're more of the passing team of 71 yards through the air. Rushing's about the even. It's really been an even game. And the score is 7-7, and it's about an even game. But Vestavia, I believe, should be winning this football game if we just got to eliminate those mental mistakes and not give anything to them.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think the momentum that we mentioned through the broadcast is huge, and Mountain Brook, I think they've got a little bit shifted towards them, and they got the ball out of the half, so it's going to be huge to try to stop them quick, get that ball, take the momentum back with it, and continue to dominate.
Plus, Mountain Brook average starting drive start is at the 41-yard line, where our
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Piggly Wiggly and their family of Piggly Wiggly locations. Piggly Wiggly, local since forever.
on defense, special teams, offense, maybe force a turnover, something to kind of spark the fans, the players, us, everything. Everybody in this stadium spark and get it things exciting.
Sure. Try to get that back going. We got about 2 minutes left till second half kick.
And again, this game tonight is the Rise game, which is helping raise awareness really for the spring charity or
Yeah.
spring event. Of course, the big Rise
Which
Day, and we really raise money for it all spring semester.
Yeah, I was about to say, honestly, it's a year-round event.
Yes. And so even when we're not raising money right now, we're promoting it for the future. Right now we're raising money at our school for the fall charity, Addie's Army, which is a great cause. I know that hits really close to home with Coach Davis, whose son has been involved with it. So, something special that our school does is all the money we raise for really good organizations across Birmingham and across the nation. And so Vestavia is going to huddle up, motivated. I mean, they want this game bad. They do. This has been on the schedule, like I said, since week 1. Kind of been looking forward to this game. And we got to show out that we're the better football team here tonight, which I truly believe we are.
Yeah, a huge game. Both teams undefeated, and I wouldn't say it's considered a playoff game, but more of a playoff ticket.
Yeah.
4 out of the 8 teams in the region getting in. Both these teams are Vestavia being 3-0 and Mountain Brook 4-0.
Yeah.
You really want to win the head-to-heads and the big matchups.
This is crucial. This is for the playoffs.
And basically for Vestavia, in my opinion, they've got the big 4 games, which is Mountain Brook, Thompson, Hewitt, and Hoover.
Yeah.
And you want to win. The goal would be 3 out of 4.
If not more than that.
That would put you first or second seed in the region. 2 out of 4 probably gets you in.
100%.
And 1 out of 4 is going to be on the bubble.
On the bubble. 8 seconds before this half gets underway. Vestavia kicking to Mountain Brook. Trying to get a quick defensive stop. We need a big play. We need a strip sack or Will Brooks, make a play on the ball. Because they just haven't thrown the ball that much. It's a very safe offense.
Defense has caused a lot of turnovers. Didn't see one in the first half. Would be nice to see one at some point in the second half. And you talk about momentum shift. What's better than a turnover?
No, really nothing else.
Maybe
not a turnover that ends up being a score. A pick six, a
Will
fumble
Brooks
six.
pick 6.
Yeah,
round 2.
Would love to see that. Can't get much better than that.
Yeah, for sure. So Wells Watts going to kick it off here in the second half for the Rebels. As a special teams units for both teams, trotting onto the field.
Lots of former football alumni are here today. I see Vice down there, Jossie, a few others. Jossie making a big play last year to win the first game of the season.
Yeah.
A midnight game against Homewood, game-sealing interception. And Vice, we all know all about him.
Shout out to my man, Sean Smythe. I think he's on the stream tonight.
Who he is on the stream. Oh, wow, man.
Up there in Xavier, let me pronounce it correctly.
Yeah, Sean, if you're listening, we'll never forget what you did for this school, baseball and football. We wish the best of luck to you, and go Rebels.
Student section right back in it like it never left.
Yeah, exactly. Never left. So good kick from Wells, and it's going to be a touchback. Or actually, they're going to let him bring it out because it's just one foot in the end zone. And tackle, thank goodness. Unfortunately, gave him to the 35-yard line, but nothing more than that. That was Logan Brewer on the play.
Yeah, thankfully, 21 Sam Willoughby was able to stop that because if he got past Sam, he was probably
gone, which would have been the worst way for Vestavia to start off this second half. And it's been all Brewer and Gibbs.
Yeah,
Brewer on defense and a couple offensive returning, and let's see what we can do here.
This offensive line is really not confused me, but it's just something I've never seen before.
It throws you off with your eyes, man. So Stroh takes the snap, keeps the handoff, and he has a huge hole, and that's a big play to start the half off with. He's dancing a little bit on the sideline. So misplay there by the Rebels.
Yeah, I mean, he found the gap, and when he turns it on, he's just as fast as anybody on the field. So he was able to do that, gets outside, and just, 35-yard run.
Yes, and so big play there by Mountain Brook. I mean, we're just not. This is just completely throwing us off, all this motion. So
Empty backfield.
Yeah, Stroh, since it's going to be that crackback play, give Golden plenty of room. He's going to be held up by Jake, but he keeps fighting. Jake trying to go for a strip there, and he's able to keep fighting and pick up 12 yards.
I mean, honestly, if you're the defense, what an empty backfield you think to pass, and it's just they've passed, what, one time this game?
Yeah, 2 times, I believe. Three.
Okay.
And what they do is they send Golden in motion, and then they all block left. Golden cracks, and Gibbs runs around the outside, and it's just one island. And I'll give advantage to Stroh in a 1v1 situation against our defensive backs.
Yeah, you would like to see the defense kind of fighting back at that.
Yeah. So timeout, Spartans.
Shocker. A minute into the second half, and Mount Brook uses their first timeout.
I think they know how important these drives are, and how each offense is kind of time. It's just consuming clock, so they're only going to have about 2 or 3 drives in the half, so each drive is really important. But I want to see the student section get back more into the game, not exactly paying a whole lot of attention, and we're going to need them late in this game.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 29 of Vestavia.
Need a turnover, need some kind of play. They're running all over us. They have been since probably the second drive of the quarter, or the second quarter. So the Spartans break from their formation. Show's going to have 1 man in the backfield. Takes the snap. Hand off to Higgins. Higgins makes a good move, but is met by Jay Harris, and he's going to pick up 9 yards.
Yards after contact this drive have been huge. Stroh Gibbs somehow gained about 5 more yards than we thought he did. Coming out of the bottom of the pile, it almost looked.
Yeah. Just weird to see our defense just getting throttled right now.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing this.
Nope.
Which is kind of scary. Mountain Brook being our first big test.
Yeah.
And not like the defense has played bad.
But we need an answer here, and it reminds me a lot of last year's game. They just Stroh.
There we go.
Finally, a loss of yards there, and I think he's going to set up a short 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. Love to get a stop here. I would imagine Stroh Gibbs runs the ball.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. I mean, nothing against them. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, why would you not run the ball with him?
So Mountain Brook in a
big
single
3rd
file
down
line.
here. It's just gotten to the point where it's unfortunate. It's hard to see them not getting the 1st down here with all they do and all their blocking and weird formations. But hopefully we can get some pressure right here.
So Gibbs. It's going to be close.
It's going to be a close play right there.
Wow.
Jay and some other people getting involved in the pass. Are they going to give it to him? They're probably going to maybe a measurement.
Looks like.
It's going to be 4th down.
Yes, sir.
They're probably going to be a measurement of the chains. Well, this is going to be a huge play.
Yeah,
a huge
so here they
play.
come.
If I'm Vestavia, I might just risk it and send the house.
Well, they motion for the chains to come measure.
It's taking a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. They are going to be inches short.
So 4th and inches, Mount Brook with a decision to make. I think they're going to leave their offense on the field.
I definitely agree with you there.
I'd be shocked if they didn't. And so this is a big play right here. This is going to be tough for.
Yeah, this is a very tough offense to stop.
Yes,
I mean,
no doubt.
They're going to run the ball up the middle regardless. Why wouldn't you? So a huge play.
Yeah, they had everyone in the box.
He's going to have 2 blockers right in front. Yeah, and he's going to run it straight up the gut.
And they got the 1st down, barely. I'm just glad they tackled him. He almost broke that free. I almost had him, but, I mean, it's a good play by Mountain Brook. But, I mean, now you're under 9 minutes in this third quarter. So Stroh, empty set, linemen shift around.
Oh, man.
High snap. And good play. Rebels defense taking advantage of the high snap.
Yeah, Cole Johnson untouched there, unblocked,
Yeah,
I should say.
And everyone just staying in their lane.
Yes.
Staying in their gap, staying home, not paying attention to all their trickery and moving and shifting.
Cole Johnson has had a quiet, great game. That's his 10th tackle.
Yeah, that's insane. Next leading tackler is Jay with 3.
Really shows you how much of a leader Cole is on the field. Second 11, loss of 1 on that play.
This is a bit. We need to stop in there.
Empty backfield. Never mind.
Send Higgins in motion. Higgins goes out. They're looking to it. That's his favorite little play. Tackle.
God. Wow. I mean, you've got to make that tackle there for the Rebel defense.
It's a 4-yard gain. Instead, it's a 9-yard.
So that's going to set up 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
Third and 2.
So now this is where Mount Brook's bread and butter. That we haven't been able to stop them on 3rd and short all night.
And it's probably 4-down territory. So it being 3rd down, if they don't get it, you would assume they go for it again.
But I mean, you just line up with 12 people or 10 people in your touchdown, Mount Brook. It's just that he
is absolutely unstoppable.
We just got destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Our defense has got to step it up, no doubt.
We got a lot of time left, though.
Yeah, but, I mean, we've got to step up and stay level-headed because, the players can't let the fans, the energy is gone from our sideline or from our student section, so we've got to get a penalty on the play. Got to get some momentum back. We got to score here. We got to respond because at this point, I mean, we can't stop them right now. So
yeah,
we can't get down another score.
Well, that means the offense got to pick up the defense.
Yeah, we can't get the ball back.
So gonna
Yeah, I mean, if we only score 7 points, we probably deserve to lose. So we got to score here. Kick is up and good. 7-14, Mountain Brook.
I mean, when Mountain Brook is on offense, from a broadcasting standpoint, we have legitimately said about 2 names tonight.
Yeah.
Between Stroh Gibbs and Sam Higgins, which explains this offense, in my opinion.
So Mountain Brook to kick off to the Rebels. Rebels' first time touching the ball on offense this half after the 4-minute, 32-second touchdown drive from the Spartans. 66 yards, 9 plays. Absolute just beat down on that drive. Mountain Brook kicks off, short kick, as they like to do, and just send the coverage down deep. Short, high kick. A.J. Powell's got the ball. A.J. tries to find some room, but is met by a lot of Spartans. And it's going to be tackled at the 24-yard line. So Rebels need to respond here. They got to start positive. We cannot have any penalties. We cannot have any holding calls that kill the drive or anything like that. Eli takes the snap, drops back to pass, is looking for Chandler. Chandler has the ball, and it's a great first play.
Yeah,
Chandler,
great route there by Chandler Merrill. You love to see
Yeah.
going to the passing game.
Yeah, Chandler's first completion of the night, or Chandler's first catch of the night, and got to get him involved. And we've been good through the air. Eli's 8 of 10 for probably about 90 yards now, and plus we don't. When the Mountain Brooks run the clock out, just running all over us, we got to score fast with the passing attack. Eli, handoffs to AJ, and there's nothing there. Just go down. So
Tackle by number 80 for the Spartans. That was a great tackle there. That's Ford Kelly.
So second down and 14 now. Rebels got to respond here. Can't let anything get to them. Can't let the pressure get to them. Eli takes a snap, drives back to pass, is looking for Chandler. Finds Trotman over the middle. Good play by Eli, and Trotman going to be a pick of about 13 yards.
Yeah, that's
a short third down.
Something new that we mentioned is Sawyer to Trotman. Getting Trotman, that's a whole other level of this offense that we haven't even seen this year, which is
Trotman
huge.
ran in the middle of the field, found the soft spot in the zone, kind of sat there, waited for Eli to find him because he wanted Chandler deep. Eli made the good decision not to throw it there and pick up the 12 yards to Trotman. Wells checks in for AJ. So it could be a 3-receiver set here.
So something we didn't
Pierce
see, Wilson Owen is in street clothes on the sideline.
Oh, no. Eli dropped it. All right, so Rebels drop the snap on the 3rd down and 1, and we now have to punt the football back to a Mountain Brook offense that has run all over us. So that
Would love to see a little bit better punt than we did last time.
So that's not a penalty, but essentially a mental mistake.
Same thing.
Yeah. So refs are taking a.
I feel like
timeout
we've had
first.
so much trouble on snapping the ball.
Yeah. Which, that's one of the things where sometimes it doesn't hurt you. That definitely hurts you there. So Rebels offense got to regroup. Got to stay mentally strong. Because we haven't had a big play since probably
The first quarter.
first quarter right at the touchdown. That's
Yeah.
probably the last big play we've had. And
First drive.
You can't get our students into it. You can't get anyone into it when we were getting dominated.
So I didn't even realize that Wilson Owen was out on that last drive. That is
That's big.
honestly not the answer to why they ran right through us, but definitely did not help.
Yeah. 100% did not help. So Vestavia to punt with 5 minutes left to go in this game, or in this third quarter. McMeans kicks it away. It's a low snap again on the sideline. And, if he kicked it straight, it could roll, but it can't roll out of bounds.
That is well said.
Yeah. Quote of the year right there. So Vestavia cannot let what happened last drive happen again. Cheatham's out there replacing Wilson. If I'm a Mountain Brook, I run the ball every single play till they stop it. Crawford, little crack play.
There we go.
We'll take it. Picks up about 2. I would literally run the ball till we stopped it. And eventually this is going to set up a play-action play, and we got to be ready for that. We actually have a cheerleader down, too, it looks like, that might have gotten injured. So that's not good.
Interesting.
2nd and 8 for the Spartans. Rebels looking for something to get them back in this game. Looks like they might bring some pressure. They roll to the right. They have their man, and it's a good tackle.
Great
good
job
tackle.
there. By who else?
Brock Payne. That was a huge tackle because we missed. I mean, we missed a huge tackle in that last drive, and so we cannot miss tackles out wide. When Stroh's not running it for 10 yards, we got to tackle the ball.
Here we go, baby. 3rd and 7. Student section's back in it. That's what
Yes.
you need right there.
Yeah.
You need a big stop here.
Yeah,
If the pass game's not there, well, you got an empty
Yeah.
backfield.
Yeah. So Cole, we got to watch those
Unless
runs
we see
outside.
Higgins may go in motion here.
Yeah,
here he comes.
he is. The handoff, the face of Stroh. They have one man. He breaks it, and we tackle him. Thank goodness.
Yeah, there we go, baby.
It's one of those plays where it's like, it's not like.
It is crazy how he goes from nothing, and there is a flag down.
We call a face mask.
Absolutely insane. Wow.
So personal foul on the Rebels, and a big defensive stop. You think you're getting out the field, and Mount Brook gets to run more time off this clock. Stroh sends Golden in motion. Stroh takes the snap. Hand off to Higgins. Higgins finds some room. He's going to pick up about 8 yards. We have to get a turnover because they're definitely, it's every time we give them a first down, they always respond harder and faster.
Crazy, man. If we lose this game, Mountain Brook did not beat us.
Yeah.
We beat ourselves.
So Stroh, 2nd and 3, sends lineman in motion. Stroh sends Higgins in motion a little bit. The handoff is to Higgins. Cole, and Higgins makes it.
Looked like he had a knee
Yeah.
down. Yeah, he's going to be short. So 3rd and short again.
Yeah, I'm about sick and tired of watching their linemen move 500 times. It's gonna make me. It's about to give me motion sickness up here. Like, ugh.
Let's see if we can stop them here. Then again, even if you do stop them, I'll imagine they go for it again.
We can't have a penalty. We can't give them the third down. Can't give them the third down. That's definitely a false start,
Oh, God.
which is really frustrating because it would have been a 4th down and 5, and now it's false start, which is going to press it back to the 3rd down and 6. But we got to
7, excuse me. Wow, I mean, the first mistake the offense makes, they get I guess not a break themselves, but
kind of a break. I mean,
you know.
yeah. It was a it doesn't happen unless he false starts, but still, you wish that could be a live ball, and it'd be 4th down and 7, and instead it's 3rd and 7. But we got to stop the man himself from scoring, or from getting this first down. Stroh keeps the ball. Jake
Lot of pressure.
line of pressure, just good coverage. Oh, and yes, big play.
Yeah, huge
no
play.
flags. No flags. Thank goodness.
Great job. There's that defense. There it is.
About time it showed back up.
No way they go for this, right?
It could be a pooch kick.
Yeah, here we
Will's
go. There
deep.
they go.
But we better be ready for Stroh to say and just run up the middle 8 yards.
This is a,
Oh my!
you know,
oh my goodness! They're trying to try us off sides or.
so they got.
Can you even do that?
I've said that a lot tonight in my head
Yeah.
with this offense.
I
They've
said-
got 5 seconds to get it off.
I
It's
said
down
this-
to 3.
I just had to say it out loud.
Wow, so just gets it off with 1 second left.
It's a good kick, fair catch by from
Catch
Will.
it. All right.
And they're gonna start. We're gonna start the ball off at the 10-yard line. Good punt from. Is that? Okay.
No.
It's their kicker. Who's number 12.
He doesn't do it all, Thomas.
Punts, kicks,
That's
runs, throws. What can't this man do?
Atkins Roberts the third.
Trey.
Yeah.
So Rebels got to respond here. Got to score here. We cannot. Because, obviously we expect our defense to play better, but if we can't score 7 points in a game and expect to win the football game.
No, for sure. So,
Pitches
90-yard
to Pierce.
drive.
I would like to see Pierce run the ball.
I would love to see that. Pierce has had the most success out of any running back tonight.
Because tonight he's the only one that's run. Because AJ started off running with that passion, and then he kind of got hit some, and he kind of started slowing down. And Pierce is going to go as soon as he gets the handoff. He is 0 to 60.
Yeah.
So
and he may not run through you, but he's going to try, and he's coming at you hard, no matter what.
And you
know what you're getting with
Pierce. And you know he's an athlete.
Which, as a coach, you love that. I mean, so why wouldn't you want him in there in a big situation?
Exactly. And he's been playing at varsity level since freshman year. Baseball getting called up. He understands what it likes to play with some pressure. So that's a dangerous pass, incomplete. Brewer almost got there a little early, but I guess he's making a play on the ball. So a third down now for the Rebels.
So 3rd and 8. This is a huge play.
Huge play. Because now if he punts it, it's probably going to go 24 yards, and they'll get the ball at the 35-yard line. So Eli takes the snap, drops back to pass, has all the time in the world, and into double coverage. He didn't have anywhere to throw the ball to. So now it's a punt from the. Obviously it's the first big test, but very uncharacteristic night so far from the Rebels on offense and defense. We can't move the ball. We're shooting ourselves in the foot on defense.
And this is huge, too. Punting out of our own end zone.
We need to get punt. They're about to bring the house.
Looks like we got a few dropping back.
It still brings the house, and it's away.
A better kick, at least.
And that's a good kick. That's a good kick. Just really hoping he dropped that.
That was a very nice punt.
Good job. It's a good punt.
About a 55-yarder, actually.
Great punt.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Piggly Wiggly and their family of Piggly Wiggly locations. Piggly Wiggly, local since forever.
Why?
Golden almost lining up over center. Stroh. It's a RPO type of play, and there is nowhere to go. Good play there by the Rebels defense.
Yeah, great job there. Great job. Defense has looked a lot better, at least, so now the defensive problem's gone, and now we can't move the ball on offense.
Yeah, and so sooner or later we've got to make a big play. So they're going to take that to the fourth quarter. Rebels down 7. This is not how we expected the game to go.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Chick-fil-A, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Chick-fil-A. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich.
Second down and 11 for Mountain Brook. Started the fourth quarter after the lowering of the flag and the moment of silence. So let's go, Rebels. We gotta stop them. Gotta stop them. Can't if they score now, it could be game. Golden's gonna be his lead blocker. Another RPO type play, and he makes four-man. Like, oh my goodness, what a play! I mean, he just made our whole defense look silly there, and picked up the first down. I mean, you think he has a gain of maybe 1 or 2. You blink and he's got 11.
Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. Makes something out of nothing.
We gotta get a turnover. We really do, because So Mountain Brook sends a man in motion. And the handoff is to Higgins. Higgins runs up the middle and picks up another 10 yards. Shocker.
Yeah, just gashing this defense. This defense looks exhausted.
Braves just clinched the East. So chop on from the booth. Rebels got to stay in it. They got to believe they're still in this ball game. But we really got to get a stop, because a 2-score game, our offense, I don't know if there's enough time left in the game to score with a 2-score game.
I agree with you, especially the way the offense is.
And the way the Mount Brook can run the ball, us requiring a stop without them getting a couple first downs and running more clock, we have to score fast. And Stroh keeps it. And
all right, there we go.
I mean, it takes 4 people to bring him down every play. And you look at him, and he's not some physical. What are his listing? He's 6 foot 190.
Yeah, that's 190.
So bigger than I thought, but still. I mean, he's going. Jake and Will couldn't bring him down by themselves. Second down and 9. 10 minutes left to go in this ball game.
I mean, I wonder if, Jake Levin is literally crawling with this offensive shift. I wonder if that has anything to do with the fatigue of this defense.
Please, good lick by Jay to stop him there. But we game plan for this. I mean, we got to know going into it, this is what Mount Brook's going to do.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's just different singing.
But you can't condition
it's a live game. It's different than a live game, and it's completely different than anything they've seen all year.
A big 3rd and 4 here. Pretty
big. This is good. I'm not saying it's the game,
but
a
major factor in how this game plays out right here.
Don't jump. Please do not jump. Stroh almost getting Rebels to jump off sides. Rebels look like they're going to bring some pressure, and they do. And they're going to get there. Big sack by Jay Harris. Come on. Big play.
Great job. Great job by Jay Harris. Back-to-back great plays. Back-to-back big hits. Strawther's slow to get up.
That is crucial. That knocks them out of field goal range. Most likely, I don't know. Lester Kicker's got a leg and a half.
Go for it, Chief.
That is a huge play. Great play call. Great play call, sending Brock and Jay off the edge. Just too many rushers. And they're it's like why even do
offense.
It's like why even do that?
Yeah.
But it's okay.
So this is going to be a kind of a place punt almost. He's going to try to pin it inside the 10. Would be perfect. And that looks absolutely perfect.
Please drop in the end zone. Please drop in the end zone.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Big break there. That was placed perfectly.
Because we have not stopped. We have not gotten the ball outside probably the 15 and forever. Our average drive start is the 18-yard line.
Yeah.
So that's not
now
good.
Now we're at the 20. So
this is I would say we have to score here. I would say we have to score a touchdown here.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. And manage time as well. 8 minutes left to go in this game.
Eli under center. AJ in the backfield. Fake pitch to AJ. He's looking for Chandler. Chandler's deep. He has it. Great catch! Great catch by Chandler Merrill.
Absolutely
Huge play.
insane. Great play. Sawyer to Merrill connection. They've got something. That's huge right there. Absolutely great play. Big momentum boost for the Rebels. Student section right back in it.
Yeah, that's a huge play to get everyone
So
back
that's
involved in the
20
game.
to the 45.
What a throw. What a even better catch. And a huge chunk of yards and a short time, which is what we need.
Yes, yeah. Like I said, time management's going to be huge. Oh, high
A
snap.
high snap. Draw play to AJ. Gosh, man, we really just can't do that. We cannot run the ball tonight. We're a better pass blocking team, and that
A better
was
passing team.
better passing team. And there's some talk to the refs here. I don't know if they jumped off sides, but the Rebels just don't. Our running game has not been fluid tonight.
No, I would love to see 48 Pierce Hanna back in there, to be honest with you. But got to give it to AJ. He's had a great year so far.
Second and 11. Eli drops back to pass. They bring some pressure. He has a man. It's incomplete. Oh, no. So third and 11.
So the story of the game, third down.
See, I didn't know if that was – I didn't know who that was on. I don't know if – I can't tell if Trotman dropped it or was a little out of his way or what. Looks like a decent throw from Eli. So, yeah, this is a –
Probably going to go back to the air here.
unless it's, you consider it 4-down territory. But even if it is 4-down territory, I don't trust us running the ball and picking up yards to set up a closer fourth. Problem is, you line up two receivers. Trotman's going to come off, so it's going to be three receivers. Yeah, and there's a false start
on Trotman. So that'll make it, it's going to be false start number 88. That'll make it 3rd and 17. Third down and penalties is why we're losing. Regardless, I mean, that's obvious. So 3rd and 17, going to have to air it out here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Both receivers going to be guarded pretty tight. Oh, that is.
Or pitch to AJ, and you lose 3 yards, and it's now 4th and 18.
Oh, man.
So, interesting play call from the Rebels on 3rd and 17, and you're down 7 points with 7 minutes left in the game to elect to pitch the ball when we've had about maybe 15 rushing yards in the second half. But Vestavia now to punt it away, and the kick is up, and it's an interesting kick. He did not call fair catch, and Cole got blocked in the back, but they still tackled him.
And no call. That's such a questionable play call there. It's 3rd and 17,
and we haven't been able to run the ball all night. We have 22 rushing attempts for 40 yards. We're averaging a little less than 2 yards a carry.
I mean, a pitch to the right side when you're on the right side of the field, and running to the short side. It's, I don't know.
So 5 minutes left in the game. I mean, honestly, the way the Mountain Brook can drive the ball, they could, if we don't get a stop, they could run the clock out. So we have to get a stop here.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Chick-fil-A, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Chick-fil-A. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich.
After the great play by Chandler. So big drive here for the Rebels defense. Mountain Brook sends Golden in motion for the 100th time today, and it's a handoff to, or Gibbs keeps the ball, sorry, picks up 5 yards, and that's another 30 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, Gibbs just taking it on the carry again, gain of 5. Seen it a lot tonight. Thankfully, didn't break away like he has been for yards of gain, like 12 or 15.
So 2nd down and 5 for Mountain Brook. Stroh takes the snap. Play is almost blown up, and
Higgins
picks up, what, 3 or 4?
Yeah, he's going to be short.
The refs are talking about something. There might have been a flag on Mountain Brook. Hopefully,
yeah,
please.
I do see a flag.
Please.
Yeah. Against Mountain Brook, it's going to back them up. So we'll take anything we can get.
So 2nd down and 10 now. Not 3rd and 10 because the flag just backed him up. So this is, clock still moving. I mean, we got to get the ball back soon because our offense needs about 3 minutes to score.
Yeah, at least.
Mountain Brook with a man in motion. He sets back to pass, is looking for someone, finds his man, and that's going to pick up a first down.
The middle.
That's Golden. Or that's number 1, Paulson Wright.
Yep.
And he's down, injured on the play, unfortunately. Don't like to see that, especially this late in the ball game. So we'll take a game break for the injury. We'll be back in a moment.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Chick-fil-A, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Chick-fil-A. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. South Point Bank is committed to pointing you forward, striving to offer some of the most competitive products on the market, like the Point Money Market, that offers a 1.75% annual percentage yield. Visit any of South Point Bank's 4 bank locations, including the new 280 headquarters, and inquire about the Point Money Market, offering an incredible 1.75% APY. For more information, contact or visit one of our 4 branch locations, or visit us online at southpointbanking.com. South Point Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Brook has 1st and 10 with 4:20 left to go in this ball game. Vestavia needs to stop. And Cole lays a good hit on Stroh.
Gain of 4, 5.
5. And they're just going to do that till the clock hits 0 unless Vestavia can make a play.
Yeah, that clock is ticking.
Every play is going to be about 20, 30 seconds.
No, at least that.
At least. Because they're not going to throw. I would be shocked if they throw the ball again and risk stopping the clock. I mean, thank goodness it takes. We've made like 3 tackles on the first try, I think, tonight. I mean, it's they're just strong runners, and we're just having a hard time bringing them down. And Higgins is hurt as well. He's limping off.
So that brings in number 32, Michael Brogan.
Whew. Big play right here. This is the game. This is the ball game. This really is the ball game.
I would agree with you there. They
Because-
got 5 seconds to snap it, and they're just going to call timeout.
Yeah. Smart play.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Chick-fil-A, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Chick-fil-A. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich.
And we line up with 8, and they don't. If Stroh running the ball with 2 yards, that's been easy money all night.
Yeah, at least, I mean, Higgins being out, that's going to be somewhat of a factor. He's still hobbling around on the sideline.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they trust a new running back with the ball this late in the game. So.
But even if they don't, they got that
know.
guy, Stroh Gibbs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But just it makes the defense, not. Even if Higgins was in the game, I still think they keep the ball with Stroh. But.
Yeah, especially on a 3rd and 2.
I mean, he is like their Sam Ellinger, the Belldozer. Remember him for Oklahoma? Blake Bell, back when they had Sam. He would come in on short. I mean, he just runs over kids.
So that is Brogan in the backfield.
So possibly the ball game right here. Brogan runs out fast outside. Golden runs outside. Stroh's by himself back there. There's only 4 men on the line. Will Brooks comes inside. Him and Cheatham are both close. Stroh takes the snap. He got some pressure, and he's going to stop short. Great tackle by Josh Cheatham.
Yes, sir. Great job there by the young man. Underclassman, number 35.
Great solo tackle. So it's 4th
Great
and
job.
2.
That is one of the most clutch tackles of the night.
Yeah. I mean, one-on-one. That's probably one of our only one-on-one tackles of Stroh Gibbs on the night. Big tackle by the new man.
The junior.
Who's stepping in for the hurt Wilson Owen as of right now.
So Rebels taking a smart timeout.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord. So time to talk things over. Where are we? We're at the 43.
So we're going to have to – they're probably going to –
from about the 30, and
the
that's
thing
going to
is,
put us –
we're going to get the ball at about the 20-yard line, I would assume, and we got to go – we're going to have a drive of the lifetime to go 80 yards in about 2 minutes.
That's worst-case scenario on a perfect punt, though. I would say 20-yard line would be that's a bomb of a punt. That's 60 yards.
Oh, yeah, they are at the 40. Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking they're
He'll
punting.
be punting. He'll be punting from about
yeah.
the 30.
Yeah, he's not punting from the ball. And their style is to kick it 400 feet up in the air and just run and have the coverage come make a good play.
Yeah, which is.
But we're gonna have to air the ball out, which you've had more success. But I would like to see maybe give you some more options, maybe a 3-receiver set or something, because you would
love to see Walraven, Watts, and Chandler.
Because you run 2 out wide and Trotman in the middle, and they can kind of run 4 or 5 guys and we can kind of cover everything.
Yeah.
And
this is it.
Yeah.
This is the most important drive of the year
I kind of want to
so
see
far.
Vestavia bring the house on this play right here.
I would love to see it. They're setting up to.
And they bring everyone. There's some pressure, and they get the kickoff.
So close.
Will
Pretty
Brooks
good punt.
calls with a fair catch.
About the 26.
26-yard line. All right. The Rebels, we can do this. We can do this right here. Everyone's pumped up. We got this. We can do this. Score on the first drive, score on the last drive. I want to yell, "Go Rebels!" so bad,
You'll blow their ears out at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
And mine.
Yeah.
Well.
So, let's see.
We got
Teo's in the
Teo in.
backfield. I kind of like that.
I can't see who's on the other side.
Believe that's. I would guess Nice. And it's batted at the defensive, batted at the line. Great play by number 37. That is John McKimmon. We definitely can't get backed up. We don't need a 3rd and 10. We need to get some yards right here. Wells checks in for Peyton. You know what I like to see? I would like a little double move pump fake route and maybe just try to get them all on one play.
Yeah.
Because we've had a hard time manufacturing a drive since the first drive where we had 12 plays, 69 yards over 8 minutes, and ever since then we've had a hard time. So 2nd down and 10 for Eli. Biggest game possibly of their lives. Eli runs out, tries to set up a tunnel screen, but great tackle by number 2. That's Blake Pugh. And, it reminded me of the Falcons ran the play with Julio where he cuts inside and we sent a blocker out there, and the blocker just couldn't get there fast enough.
Blocker was a little late.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
saw that.
The blocker was late, and that play only works if the blocker gets there in time. So 3rd down and 11. That's a false start or something, yeah. Stavia just not responding well to the adversity. So 3rd and 16 from Rebels' own 20-yard line.
Obviously, 2 more plays.
I would assume it's 4-down territory, yeah, because the odds of us stopping them on a 3-and-out are slim. Eli takes a snap. They bring the pressure. Smart play. Eli steps up, looks for his man. Trotman's got it, and it's picked off, and that's the ball game. That's the ball game.
Picked off by number 4 for the Spartans. That's Logan Brewer.
And, I mean, I think us being at a loss of words kind of describes the whole Vestavia side right now. Just at a loss of words. So, Stroh, Hagen's back in the game. Minute 45 left to go. Just a handoff to Higgins. Picks up 4 yards.
Should be a timeout, yeah.
I really don't want to see a single student leave the game until it hits 0-0-0.
I would imagine most seniors would stick it out.
Yeah. I would sure hope so. So the Steelers trying the game plan, having to stop them. And we might get the ball left with very little time. Gonna need a miracle. And I cannot believe what we've seen from Mountain Brook's defense tonight. I mean, we've scored on the first drive and looked pretty good doing it, and just haven't been able to do anything since then. And just a very uncharacteristic rushing night from the Rebels, or from Vestavia as a whole. But I mean, hearts out to our defense. You can't do much more. They only gave up, so far 14 points. Cole Johnston has 15 tackles tonight.
Which is absurd.
Folks, 15 tackles. That is ridiculous.
Jermaine Harris having a great game, too.
Yes.
7
Cole
tackles.
has been everywhere tonight, and he has played his heart out. And so are the Rebels. It's just one of those nights.
That'll seal the deal there.
And that's the ball game. Just one of those nights that just didn't go your way. And, you wonder if it would have been a little different on that third and long if you don't pitch the ball out at midfield and try to go for a big play, but you don't know what's going to happen. But there's a minute 21 left in this ball game, and they're in the victory formation, and honestly, well-deserved. Mountain Brook deserved to win this game tonight.
Yes, they did deserve it. However, we had
them
many, many plays where we could have helped ourselves out a little bit. I mean,
yeah,
it's a heartbreaker, man.
Yeah, and this hurts for the seniors. It really does. And honestly, if you look at it, those three penalties, man.
That's what I was referring to.
Yeah. I mean, they
played.
They
it
played
was honestly on that one scoring drive. We had 40 yards of penalties.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where I feel like Mountain Brook beat us bad, and it's a one-touchdown game. But just the way this game has gone with the penalties and shooting ourselves in the foot, and like I said, they played well, and I probably deserve to win, but not like this. I would not like this. I would prefer for them to, because and Vestavia's got to rebound from this. You can't let this ruin your season.
Yeah,
there's still
you've
a lot
got
of
many more
there's still a
important
lot of
games.
football left, and
all this. It's not a season ender. It just means
Yeah.
you got to work a lot
he's
harder.
got yep. That is
But it's with
that
this
is
team,
true.
we know it's possible. So
and that's a minute left.
have to take one more knee.
Just to not expect to see Mountain Brook in the victory formation in this game. Very underwhelming game. Just no one expected this. Mountain Brook fans didn't
So they're gonna act like they won the Super Bowl.
I mean,
as
and
they
honestly,
win 14-7.
Oh my goodness.
Huh?
Nothing. So that's their ball game. So we go into our post game. Cole Johnston, player of the game for Vestavia, 15 tackles, tackle for loss. The stats are pretty close, but the game really wasn't. It's just tough to see that game go that way. I know it hurts us as fans. I know it even hurts more for the players. Can't imagine how they're feeling. I know they really wanted this game bad, and I just could not see it going this way. I could have seen it a higher scoring game. I don't know. It's weird.
No, I agree with you. I think at times we beat ourselves up, and
Yeah, we
that's
definitely
kinda
did. Penalties killed us.
why it ended up the way it
We
did.
had 7 penalties for 67 yards, and we basically gave them their first touchdown. And so Stroh Gibbs had 28 rushing attempts on the night for only 93 yards. And, I mean, they only had 207 yards total offense, but it's just tough to see a game end like that. Well, Graham, do you have anything else to add? Or?
I mean, that's about
Yeah,
it.
so for everyone in the booth, great job tonight filming the game. Can't do it without y'all. For my partner Graham, for me, Thomas, good night and go Rebels.